or Jenny? Which of these two individuals is better? According to many graduate schools and corporate companies, John is the better of the two, even though the answer should be neither. In a study performed at Yale University in 2015, scholars sent 2 resumes to both higher education job openings and openings to corporate companies. However, the only difference between the 2 resumes was the name John or Jennifer. Despite the 2 resumes being identical, John was given more job opportunities and higher pay than Jennifer was in all cases. Why should John be the default superior? Why should an attribute that in no way hinders my ability cause me to be inferior?
My name is Victor Rivera. I'm currently a junior and a rising senior, and my major is general science with a biological science and health profession option.
My name is Jessica Satterthwaite. I am a first-year nursing student.
My name is Stephen Cannon. I'm a junior majoring in mechanical engineering.
Diversity means being of multicultural background, which means that you come from different races or different ethnicities and also have different perspectives on life.
I guess there's no really normal thing, but especially here on the East Coast and up north, just being a different group that's a minority and is underrepresented.
To me, it's really important to have diversity because having a slim perspective of one thing can really be different from of every perspective.
For the classroom, I don't really see that much of a physical diversity. I see more of like a mental diversity, as in like we have different views and we come from different walks of life, so we bring different things to the table.
With my major, it's not like people can switch into my major. It's you're either in or you're out. You can't get in. Once you're out of it, you can't get in. So I feel like there's no way the diversity is going to change in my major unless people leave. So that would just be people leaving.
To answer the question, it is not. Just to give an explanation, I feel like in every class except one of them, I'm the only person who looks like me in my class. I feel like there's no effort from the university to make sure that my classes are diverse, and if there is an effort, then it's not good enough.
I don't see my gender being in effect with students or faculty, but with race, I feel like more so with students because I interact with them more often. Sometimes they think that just because I'm from a low SES background or a Puerto Rican descent background that I can't relate to certain things that they relate to in a sense, because I do go to a predominantly white institution.
Partially why I love nursing, because you get to connect with people of all different types, and so that's what really drew me in.
That, I had the mindset that I should only judge a person by the content of their mind or by their actions, but in my opinion, it can be a little. I do sometimes feel like I'm treated negatively because of my skin color. More specifically from professors not willing to teach or not willing to pay attention to the questions you ask, or more also with students. When working with peers, especially in group projects, it's often that my voice isn't heard until I have to act out of character.
In my mind, I have to somehow make sure that I'm worthy to be here and always find myself competing to make sure that I'm performing to the best of my ability.
Talking to people is one of my strong points. So talking with my advisor, she's nothing like me, she's not even a nursing major, but being able to talk has allowed me to bridge that gap to allow me to feel comfortable.
I do, and I try to minimize the effects, the negative effects especially, how it can affect me. But in terms of negatively, I don't feel like as welcome as other people do when I'm going to office hours. So sometimes I tend to slip out the habit of visiting my professors, but this can also affect me positively in terms of my academics, because by being involved with different multicultural orgs, so I'm specific, that are specifically oriented in engineering, I have the opportunity to form groups that have a much closer bond than would be if they're based off of solely looking for classmates.
With the perception that I just mentioned, it's more like in my mind, so it's not like something I can physically
It's
see.
really hard for me to get in the mindset where it's like, oh, I can succeed here, I can do whatever I want here. It was really my mindset that hindered me, and my ability to talk, yet again, played a huge role in me being able to be a success this semester.
I know freshman year, I felt like it was really hard to form connections with my professors, especially through office hours. That really impacted me negatively, just because I know oftentimes when you're in between a grade or two, it's really easy to help try to bargain with your professor if you form the relationship.
I think people's prejudices and misconceptions and also microaggressions need to be changed. And more on an academic standpoint here at Penn State, I feel like most of the classrooms are predominantly white students. So I feel that the best way to do that would be to have a mandatory course that has to be taken that talks about multicultural aspects of life, and so that they could have a better understanding of who we are and where we come from, and probably have a more discussion forum so that we can speak from our point of views, as well as also have a discussion with them about where they come from and how we actually have more probably similarities and differences.
Having those people that are advocates for you, that either have been through what you're going to go through or know people that have that, and they can connect you, that has been a huge thing for me.
I feel like more conversations need to be had. I feel like the reason why, in general, divisions such as things based on race or gender are created, just because that it's hard to understand the perspective of someone else and how the actions that you have on someone else, how they affect them, especially if you're not coming from that perspective.